Wars helmets. Sorry about my voice, it's still a bit gruff, but what can you do? Well, you can drink tea. Now, you may remember from the last episode that G. Agostini included a note to say that the subscriber special Star Wars metal sign would not be included because they'd had supply problems, but it would be included this week. Now, what I expected to arrive was some sort of A4 at the max little thing, but quite surprisingly it arrived, and it's not A4, it's probably A3, and it's quite a nice thing. It did come in a box and then in a bag, but despite that it did get a little bit bent in the post, unfortunately. That's not their fault. Managed to straighten it out. 2016. There is a little mark there, it's been scratched, but overall it's quite a nice thing, and it's got some little holes so you can mount it on the wall, so I shall be doing that. I quite like that, that's nice, that. Very good. So, on the back is just metal. Right, so quite like that. And onto the magazine for helmet number 4, which is Luke Skywalker. What I'm going to do is reposition the camera and we'll be right back. Right, so here it is, the Luke Skywalker X-Wing pilot. A bit cheesy grin there, but nice artwork as usual. Excuse me, little cough. Okay, and in this magazine we have B1 Battle Droid Bantha. We begin the series for B with our comprehensive A guide of the Star Wars universe. The helmets, in pictures, how Luke joined the assault on the Death Star, weapons and uniforms of the Alliance pilots, and highlights of the saga, the Battle of Yavin, the first major victory for the Rebel Alliance. So if I can improve this light here. There we go, that's better. Right, so let us turn the page. Luke Skywalker, hero of the Rebel Alliance. Yeah, there's more than Luke involved in it, you know. Databank, B1 Ban. Droids, B1 Battle Droid. Naff. B2 Battle Droids. Guess I know what they're called now. Aliens, Ponda Baba. Employed as muscle by the psychotic Dr. Evzan, Ponda Baba was a male Aqualish, a smuggler and an alcoholic. Sounds familiar. Humans, Clone Marshal Commander Bakara. Not that you'd know what he looks like under there. Humans, Hermione Bagua, hired by Dexter Chester to work in his diner in Cocoa Town on Coruscant. Much to the annoyance of his droid waitress WA7, the human woman was a hit with the customers thanks to her sunny disposition and happy chit-chat. Looks like shot from the 80s. Maybe it was. Or is. Back to technology. An organic compound generally used in gel form, Bacta was a miracle cure for anything from light burn. I was looking at bum then before I got to it. Light burn to serious life-threatening injuries. Ooh. Technology, Bactoid Armor Workshop. More databank stuff. Planets, Balmora. Okay. Planets, Aliens, Balozar. Some of these shots, you know, they're really cheesy and daft. I don't know where they get them from. Humans, Kitster Bani. Planets, Bandomia. Quick sip of tea. Anyway, there's loads of stuff in here. I'm not going to go through every bloody alien unless it's something interesting. So we get on to helmets. The history. The Luke Skywalker grew up amongst the deserts of Tatooine, raised by his uncle and aunt and unaware of the tragic fate of his parents. A hero of the Alliance. Fight scene. The old whatever it was, the bike. Alright. I do believe in the original one that has a stand, obviously. So to get rid of that stand, they'd use Vaseline on. It was either on the film or the or the camera to remove the stand. That was the only way they could do it at the time. Luke Skywalker is always destined for greatness. As the son of Anakin Skywalker, he was strong in the Force and embodied the hope of restoring peace and justice to the galaxy. But Emperor Palpatine knew that any children of Anakin's would have the potential for good or evil. Again, I was reading specs then. Note species: human, height 1.72 meters, raised on Tatooine, skills Jedi Knight, exceptional pilot. Other member of the Rebel Alliance. Did you ever actually see him join? Does he have an ID card? Don't think so. So, we're covering the Young Jedi, Squadron Leader, the helmet itself. So, we have a plasticine shell. Steel's not the strongest thing, so I don't know. Localized atmospheric field generator. So when they go onto different planets, it will generate the atmosphere of that planet. Interesting concept. Retractable polarizing visor. The helmet visor, which a pilot could raise or lower at will, was designed to provide additional protection for pilots' eyes during flight. Unlike more advanced helmets at the time, the visor had no inbuilt target tracking system. Reflex adaptive foam. Didn't really need to know that much, did we? Dino-sonic motivator housing. The hell's that? No idea. Flexi-fit gym pad. Ooh, exciting. Side view. Customize heat diffusion plating. AirTech atmospheric conversion regulators. Must be related to the localized atmospheric jobber jobber. And Comtech sensor mic. Whoa, sounds like a 1950s brand. Built-in microphone is essential not only to communicate with the base of operations, but also to exchange information with fellow pilots. Blindingly obvious. And different personalised helmets. All look as rough as shite because they got abused. Luke Skywalker. Pressurized G-suit. Flight gauntlets, otherwise known as gloves. Flak vest, life support unit, and data cylinders. So that's what they are. Okay, and obviously the lightsaber, gear harness, and signal flares. I would not like one of them to accidentally go off in that position. That is not the ideal place for a flare. Yes, it'd soon feel the force if they went off. Right. Just snotted. Weapons and uniforms. Gold and red squadrons. X-Wing Starfighter. I could spend ages reading these to this camera, so I'm going to try and cut it as short as I can. Alliance pilots. Rebel Alliance pilots played a crucial role in the eventual victory over the Galactic Empire. At the Battle of Yavin, they managed to destroy the Death Star space station. Which I have to do 3 times. Battle of Yavin. There we go. So, chronology. If anybody can tell me what BY means. Can't think at the moment. Desperate attack. Cry of victory. Yes, so there we go. And issue 5 there. So that's issue 4. Shall we have a look? Shall one have a look at the helmet that came with issue 4? Yes, we shall. I'm going to have to move the camera though to do that. Right, and here is Luke Skywalker's helmet, or the generic X-Wing pilot helmet, in its little case. Doesn't it look nice? Yeah, that side keeps coming loose. Okay, let's take the top off and have a look at the case itself. I just bring this forward. There we go. Right, so here it is, and there's our atmosphere generator. And one very simple little thing, but they made a big thing in this advert, so we're gonna have to play with it. Is that the shield moves? Yes, moving parts. You can push it up, or you can push it down. Although, yeah, you may have a bit of a fiddle on there, so I'm going to leave that down. Anyway, so there's our atmospheric generator thingy. And as you can see, this is particularly Luke's because they had individual customized designs. I do like how they've aged it, and it has a nice texture actually. I know these are resin, but actually does have quite a nice texture. Dog hairs are attracted to it very easily, and we have a German Shepherd. Do like that design how it arches over there like that. Let's have a look at the back. That is actually a lot more pronounced than you'd think from the movies. It is massive. Yeah, unless you're intending to bash your head on everything as you go along, you might want to make that a bit smaller in reality. Going around, and that was some sort of atmospheric process, I think, wasn't it? And there's our comms aerial, well, microphone, and a little chin strap. Have you included a little chin strap? And I haven't noticed this before, but you can see inside into the self foamy thingy. And actually, that is like a foam. They've actually put a foam thing in here. Actually gone to the bother of making some foam on the inside. That's quite good, that. I like that. That's attention to detail that we like. So, yes, for what it is, that's a good little model, that. I like that. So, let's put that back in its case, which is a bit of a pain. And dog hairs get everywhere. Really attracted to these things. And, let's put it over there, out the way. And let's go look at the next magazine. Right, and here we are with issue 5, Stormtrooper helmet. And I've got loads of Stormtroopers here, so this is nothing special in this place. Saving the Princess, a daring rescue. Weapons and uniform, the Empire's crack troops. The Empire's crack strikes back. Anyway, Stormtrooper. Excuse me. Databank, helmets, Imperial Stormtroopers in pictures. The armour and equipment of the Imperial troops made them a formidable army. Weapons and uniforms, the Sand Troopers. Modifications to the Imperial Stormtroopers armour and gear for desert combat. Highlights of the saga, a daring rescue. Luke and Han risk their lives to save Princess Leia. What if she was an ugly bloke? Would they do the same? Possibly not. Right, I am not going to go through the databank unless it's something really interesting like BB-8. A spherical droid standing less than a metre high, BB-8 was one of a new generation of astromechs that came into service after the Battle of Endor. Astromech for Resistance ace pilot Poe Dameron, BB-8 was Poe on a secret mission to Jakku. Was with Poe on a secret mission to Jakku. Right, that's a weird looking alien. Vehicles. Balbo a 22 fighter. Okie dokie. That dick. Bestine. Locations, planets, Bestine 5. Planets, B-Spin. Strange name. So Bibble, human. Okay. Right, here we are. Helmets, history. The Imperial Stormtroopers were the shock troops of the Galactic Empire that patrolled and maintained order on subjugated worlds, and were in the vanguard of any fighting to crush those who might oppose the will of the Emperor. Symbol of Imperial tyranny, the white armour and black-faced helmet of the Stormtrooper erased any individuality in the ranks. Well, they were clones in the original one, so they didn't have individuality. In the new one, they are not clones, so they do have individuality, which has to be erased from them now and again when they start changing. Anyway, Imperial Stormtroopers, along with the Star Destroyer and the TIE Fighter, Stormtroopers were amongst the most familiar symbols of Palpatine's Galactic Empire. Clad entirely in white armour, their cold and brutal efficiency inspired fear throughout the galaxy. Species, human clones initially. Yeah. Height 1.83 meters on average. Homeworld, Camino initially. Specialities, coordinated assault tactics, demolition, unquestioning obedience. Other completely loyal to the Galactic Empire. So let's have a look at the specs of the hat. Always a bit of a pain, this section, because they don't fit in the camera. Right, rule by fear. Besides the protection it offered, Stormtrooper armour inspired terror in the enemy. Anonymously or white, it was an evolution of the Phase 2 armour worn by clone troopers of the Republic in the final stages of the Clone Wars. So this is, just looking at my friend up there. Yep, this is the new one. Right, fight or die. Trained to act with efficient discipline in combat, Stormtroopers were deployed and operated in large numbers. Let's have a look at the specs on the hat then. Helmet. Plastoid composite alloy. Wow. Polarizing lenses. Audio receptor. Atmosphere processor. Induction filters. Comlink. Heat exchanger vents. Side view. Osmotic filters, whatever the bugger one of them is. See, they explain the obvious things, but sometimes they miss out the things that aren't obvious. Pain. Audio pickup. Auto seal conduit. Whatever that is. Laser conduit housing. Broadband communications antenna. Obviously you haven't got Sky internet. Heat exchange vents and ventilation grill. Interior view. Now that's something you don't see every day. Contact Series 4 speaker. Not a 3-phase filter. Atmosphere processor unit. Down there. Atmospheric cycling unit. Down there. Even get internal mechanism view. Cool, eh? Not bad. And this suit itself, keep bouncing into the light here. Stormtrooper helmet. It was not exaggeration to say that the helmet was the most important part of the Stormtroopers' armour, containing as it did a wealth of technology to help in the execution of their duties. Stormtrooper armour, 18-piece armour suit, reinforced helmet, integrated equipment belt carrying food, rations, blaster gas and ammunition cells, communicator, grapple and fire cord rope shown below, macro binoculars, toolkit, etc, etc. Manual controls for the environmental system, didn't know that. Utility belt. Thermal detonator, yeah. Attached to the back of their utility belt, Stormtroopers carried a tube-like thermal detonator. Each device was activated by a unique security keycode entered into a blank panel, making it very difficult for an enemy to use a captured detonator. Good idea. And the rifle. Right. Moving on. The Sand Troopers. Oh, getting shadows. There we go. The Sand Troopers. Imperial Stormtroopers wore modified uniforms and carried additional equipment to operate in extreme environments. On the desert world of Tatooine, they carried their specialized desert survival gear. Yes, now imagine sand would get into all these cracks in reality and make it a pain. I wonder how it was on set dealing with sand, especially in the 70s. Could be interesting. Hunting the droids in the desert. Local help. A daring rescue. Do we really need an article on the rescue of Princess Leia? They rescued her. It's weird. I suppose they've done it interestingly with loads of pictures. So there we go. And what we get next month? We're getting TIE fighter pilot. Highly trained and relentless foe. The asteroid belt. Escape into danger. Weapons and uniforms, the Imperial fleet. So there we go. Right. This is 5, yes. Duh. Having a brain drain. So I suppose you want to look at the helmet. We shall do just that after adjusting the camera. And here it is, the Stormtrooper helmet. I've put it at a slight angle because the light was bouncing off the Stormtrooper sign. But here it is in its box. You can see it's the usual presentation box. I think it's just dirt on the inside. Quick look around, and let's take the top off the top, shall we? There we go. Revealing the helmet itself. Focus. Right, so here it is. And let's bring it down and have a look. So, you just got Stormtrooper on the front. Doesn't say that it's the new one, although it is, isn't it? Yes. No, it isn't. It's the old one. It's the original. So, I have to bring you up because you're looking a bit down there, boy. Right, so there he is. There's all the generators, speakers and weird stuff. And on the back, the heat exchangers are there. I don't know how well they're showing up on camera, but they do have quite a bit of detail to them in reality. Spinning round. There's the other side. So, yeah. Not that the Stormtrooper's helmet's the most interesting, but they seem to have got all the details there, and it's fair enough. I would have preferred some sort of matte texture to the bases, but there we go. Just get the dirt out of here. What we found. Well, it's actually marking the case. Oh, well, it's not huge. I shall cover him back up. Right. That's the Stormtrooper helmet. I suppose you guys and girls want to go look at my Star Wars corner where my big Darth Vader, my big Stormtrooper, and the other helmets, and now the sign, live. Shall we do that? Yeah, we shall. Right, and here is the Star Wars corner, which is actually a shelf, or a couple of shelves, on the top of the stairs. The lab is protected by Darth Vader here. Don't annoy him. And Finn here, which I got for Christmas. And here's the Star Wars plaque, just arrived. Don't think it's quite straight, may have to straighten that a bit more. And we've got some plushies here, which wife got me for Christmas. There we go. And Star Wars 2, which is very kindly donated by one of the guys at work. This is actually from the 20-year celebration from 1997. There's no cookies in there. If anybody wants a video on that, because there's loads of stuff around the back and stuff, let me know and I'll do one. My R2-D2 glass here, just for display only, and the helmet so far. This will be changed obviously as these grow, and we've got the shelves coming, so I don't know how that's going to fit in, or even if it is going to fit into this. We shall see as it develops, but until then it's obviously going to climb up there. So there we go. That is the lab's Star Wars corner at the top of the stairs. So, thank you very much. If you like the video, please subscribe if you want to see more, and there's also a playlist of past videos. Also, if you wouldn't mind liking the video, that does help. And once again, sorry for the voice, but can't help it at the moment. So thank you very much.
You need to quit being dirty. You're a dirty boy.